I have been testing out the COSRX AC Collection line for a month now, so I figured it was time to do a review. So I have been taking before and after pictures, or just like progress pictures along the way, so I will be showing you before and after pictures for a month worth of using these products, so 1 month results. I want to give you some details about the products and just let you overall know what my opinions are on them, if I think they're worth trying, if they really are good for acne prone skin or not. Also, I purchased all these products myself. This video is not sponsored at all. These are all products from the COSRX AC Collection, which are products that are formulated for acne prone skin. So the one product that is not part of the AC Collection is their original clear pads, but this is supposed to be good for acne prone skin. I wanted to test this as well just because I had been curious to try it out. So I do technically have 2 toners in this video. Definitely don't need to use 2 toners at once, but I did test them both out at the same time. The original clear pads and then also the calming liquid mild. So you'll notice that I do have a few mini versions. I also have the spot cream over there. So I do have minis. I got it in their hero kit, the mild version. They have an intensive version of their calming liquid. Then I bought a full size of the Blemish spot clearing serum, and then I bought the original clear pads. I wanted to try out the sample sizes just because I figured it would be a good way to really test them out. The sample size, the kit is supposed to be a 30-day trial, so you're supposed to be able to test them out for 30 days. So I'll let you know if they lasted me that long or not, because they are pretty small sizes. But let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new here and you enjoy skincare related content, I would absolutely love for you to go ahead and subscribe, but let's go ahead and get into it. So if you want a lot of details on like the ingredients and more about the individual products, and you want to see also a demo applying the products, I do have a video where I demo this skincare routine, so I will link that video here if you want to check it out. But let's start off with the cleanser. So this is the Calming Foam Cleanser. So this is actually an updated version of one of their previous cleansers. It's an updated version of their salicylic acid daily dental cleanser. So this is again now called the Calming Foam Cleanser. And the difference between this new formula is that they added their Centella ACRX complex. And what that is, it has 3 forms of centella, which is a very calming ingredient. And those 3 forms of centella are madecassic acid, asiaticoside, and also azotic acid. Those are supposed to be helpful with treating acne and healing the skin without causing any irritation. So that is kind of the difference there, is that they added the Centella ACRX complex. So that's the difference with the new version, but this still does contain salicylic acid. This has lasted me for a month, but I will say I didn't cleanse my skin every morning. So if you cleanse your skin morning and night, it's possible this won't last you a month, but if you only cleanse at night, this should last you a month. I like this, but I also definitely have some other acne cleansers that I do like better than this. I think the one thing that I wasn't super huge on is that it did leave my skin feeling kind of tight afterwards. But I mean, I do still think it's a good cleanser. I feel like it is, helpful if you do have acne prone skin. It's just not my favorite just because I feel like it did leave my skin a little bit tight. But I mean, it's not a huge issue because I just apply moisturizer afterwards. But I just do have some other cleansers that I think are more soothing than this and are just more, I just feel like I like better for my acne prone skin. So that's my thoughts on this. I wouldn't purchase the full size of this just because, I have other cleansers that I like better. So then going on to the original clear pads. It has 85% of the willow bark extract, and that's supposed to help with reducing breakouts and also helping with smoothing texture. It has 1% of bentane salicylate, which is a low irritation BHA. It's supposed to help with clearing congested pores. It's also supposed to help with balancing oil production. So I will say I do think that this has helped with texture. I definitely feel like it has helped with that. The pads in here are 2-sided. One side has a texture side, and then one side is just regular and smooth. But don't get me wrong, these are not abrasive texture when I say it has texture, but it just has a little bit of a textured side to the cotton pad, which hopefully you can kind of see from the video. But it just provides a little bit of extra exfoliation, I would say, but it's a very, very gentle exfoliation. The cotton pads are very soft on both sides, so it's just a gentle amount of exfoliation. Of course, you know, that willow bark water in there and the BHA in there does provide a little bit of exfoliation as well, but it is very, very gentle. And I didn't find that this caused any irritation at all. I feel like it definitely played a role in helping my skin to stay clear. I will say this whole routine, I feel like it definitely did help with keeping my skin clear and kind of like helping blemishes heal faster if I did get any blemishes. So I do like this. I do normally prefer to use toners that you don't use cotton pads, just because it's more sustainable. It's better for the environment not to, you know, have extra waste. But I do think it is a really nice product, and I did enjoy these toner pads. Going on to the AC Collection Calming Liquid Mild. So this is another toner, so again, you definitely don't need to use both at the same time. But again, I just wanted to test them both out, so I figured I'd review both of them for you. So the Calming Liquid Mild version, they do have an intensive version of this, but I figured I would just try the mild version out first. So all of the AC Collection products have the Centella AC RX complex, which again is those 3 forms of Centella. So this has that in there. The Centella, I feel like, makes it really, really calming and definitely helps with healing the skin. And this is alcohol free. I feel like this is really nice for sensitive skin. It's supposed to help with maintaining the oil moisture balance, and also supposed to help to calm irritation. I do agree with those things. I think this is very calming and soothing if you do have sensitive skin. I think that this is something that you might enjoy. I think that it's very, very gentle. So I did enjoy using this. This lasted me 3 weeks, so it didn't last me the whole 30 days. That was a little bit of a bummer. It didn't totally last me the whole amount of time for like a whole month trying the products out. Then going on to the AC Collection Blemish Spot Clearing Serum. So I was very, very curious to try this. I really wanted something that would help with, you know, keeping blemishes at bay, just kind of helping them, preventing them from coming around, and also helping with some post-acne marks. This is supposed to help with clearing all traces of acne. That is what it says about this product. So that includes red marks, dark spots, and scars. This has 85% propolis extract, which I believe is a very soothing and calming ingredient. This also has 4% niacinamide, which, if you are familiar with that ingredient, I'm sure you've heard of it if you're into skincare. But niacinamide can be helpful with evening out the skin tone, kind of helpful for like fading some post-acne marks. So it has 4% niacinamide in here. This again also has the Centella AC RX complex, so those 3 forms of Centella, which helps us to be really, really soothing and calming. And this is supposed to, they even say, regenerate depressed scars. So if you do have like pitting, I believe that's what that means. When they say depressed scars, is if you do have like leftover acne marks that are actually like scars where there's indentations. Now I don't have a lot of that. I have like a little bit of it, but it's also not that indented. I mostly just get like the leftover dark spots, like red marks. I don't really feel like this can help with like depressed scars. I feel like depressed scars, like when you do have like more of an indentation type of scar, I feel like those definitely take more to treat, and they can be more difficult to treat. But I think that this can be helpful for treating dark spots. You know, again, I've only been testing these out for a month, and dark spots take a while to heal. So while I do think this is helping a little bit with the post-acne marks, I don't think I've seen like a super drastic change, especially not in 1 month. I would need to use it for longer. But in general, I have had a good experience with niacinamide, but I also feel like niacinamide doesn't do like the best. Like it don't get me wrong, like it works for dark spots, but in my experience, I've found other ingredients that I prefer, I think, more when it comes to like fading dark spots and acne marks, more than niacinamide. But niacinamide is still a really nice ingredient. It definitely can help with, you know, creating a more even skin tone. I do think that this is very gentle. It's very soothing. Now, this is a very, very liquidy texture, extremely liquidy, so much so that I don't feel like I can apply it to my hands and then apply it to my face, I feel like I have to, you know, drop it directly on my face and then rub it in. That's because it is so liquidy. It just, otherwise it, you know, it just like absorbs right into your hands. If you apply it to your hands first, if you try to apply it with your hands, it just absorbs into your skin so quickly. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels really nice on the skin. It's very gentle, very soothing. I will say I have been enjoying this product. I just do my best to not touch the dropper to my skin. All right, so then the AC Collection Lightweight Moisturizer. It has propolis extract, aloe vera water, and green tea water. It has, again, the Centella AC RX complex. It is a light texture, it's oil-free, and it's supposed to help to soothe and heal, and it's supposed to be good for sensitive and angry skin. This is very gentle. It does feel really nice and soothing on the skin. It's very lightweight. I really like this. I definitely think I would purchase a full size of this. This only lasted me like 2 weeks though. And I don't think I like apply a lot of moisturizer, but using this morning and night, it only lasted like 2 weeks. I think actually I was able to make it last 3 weeks. I just had to like really like try to squeeze out the product the best that I could. I would just get little bits out of it at a time, just really squeezing every last bit of the moisturizer out of the bottle. But yeah, so I wish this lasted me a little bit longer. I feel like this is a really nice moisturizer if you have acne prone skin. It's gentle and soothing, and I feel like it's pretty simple. And I feel like when you have acne prone skin, you just want something that's not gonna cause any irritation and something that's just gonna be calming for your skin. And I think that this definitely does this, and it's not too heavy, it's lightweight. I never felt like my skin needed more moisture. For reference, I have combination skin, so I mean, I guess if you have dry skin, potentially you might want more moisture, but I feel like this did a good job. And yeah, I do really like this, and I would recommend this moisturizer. I've enjoyed this moisturizer. And then lastly, the AC Collection Ultimate Spot Cream. So this is a spot treatment for acne. So again, this has the Centella AC RX complex. It's supposed to help to dry out pimples without drying out your skin. It has zinc oxide, calamine, and aloe leaf water. All of those ingredients are supposed to help with healing acne. So I will say this is a very like calming spot treatment. It is quite nourishing. I feel like it does a good job at moisturizing a blemish, but also helping to treat it at the same time. I will say I don't think it works super fast. I do have other spot treatments that I like even more than this. For example, I love the Logically Skin AC Target Cream. That's my favorite spot treatment that I have ever tried. That is a Korean skincare brand. I love the AC Target Cream. Such a good spot treatment. This one I think is nice too, but it just didn't work fast enough for my liking. Obviously, like, I don't know, I shouldn't like expect skincare to work overnight, but with the Logically Skin AC Target Cream, I feel like that one just works a lot faster and almost pretty much like overnight. Like I can just tell a difference. This one, I feel like it didn't like heal a blemish as fast. It didn't really dry out the blemish as fast. I feel like I had to use this like 3 times in order to like see much of a difference. I do think this is nice, and it might work better for some people, but for me, I just have, you know, another spot treatment that I like even better. So now that I have kind of those details and more of my thoughts about each of these products, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my before and after pictures. So there you go, those are my before and after pictures. I did get a couple breakouts while I was testing these out, and I do think that these did help to soothe any breakouts that I was having, and I feel like it helped to, you know, keep my skin looking nice and clear. I do think that these helped a little bit with fading dark spots. Hopefully you can kind of decide for yourself what you think about that from the pictures. So yeah, I mean, I did really enjoy these. I think this is a really nice skincare routine. If you have acne prone skin, I would definitely say it's worth trying out. I would definitely say go for maybe the trial kit first for some of these products, so that way you can kind of test them out first before going in and purchasing the full product. Just that way you can make sure they work well for you, and if you like them and if you even want to buy the full-size products. But yeah, so I think that they did help with keeping my complexion clear. I think they help with texture, and I think they did help with fading dark spots some. I did enjoy these, and I definitely would recommend checking out these products. I'm very impressed with COSRX. I definitely want to try more COSRX products. If you want to check out any of these, I will have everything listed and linked in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.